Welcome back. This is the sixth part of our series looking at where America stands in comparison to other major democratic industrialized countries throughout the world. And this time we're going to talk about the social safety net. And I got to tell you, it's not a pretty picture at all. Hi, I'm Dennis Johnson, and I recently completed a major work looking at how the United States ranks in comparison to other countries in the industrial democratic world in terms of domestic public policy. Things like housing, education, taking care of the homeless people, poverty, etc. Now, before we get started, if you could hit the subscribe and the like button, I'd appreciate it, and we'll take it from there. First thing I want to talk about is Social Security Act of 1935. It's been called the Grand Contract, and for a good reason. It's the program that has lifted so many people out of poverty. It's considered the most successful anti-poverty program we've ever had. And of course, it goes on today, and it's mostly for people who are 65 and older, and it's provided protection, particularly for people on the margins. And this is elderly women living alone and for persons of color. How do we compare in terms of other countries having the similar thing of a Social Security program? Well, in terms of the OECD, those 38 countries in Europe and North America and elsewhere, we rank 29th. We're pretty stingy. The average Social Security recipient receives about $21,300 a year. $21,300. That's not a lot of money. And for a lot of the program, many people, that's all they have in terms of relying on any kind of income. Many people don't have savings. Many people have not done anything to protect themselves, and they rely on Social Security. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the homeless crisis in America. How are we doing in terms of homeless? Well, when we compare ourselves to other countries throughout the world, the OECD countries, we're number one. We have the more homeless people in the United States than any other country. Now, on a per capita basis, we're number 6 throughout the world. I think Great Britain is the first. We know we have a real problem of homelessness, but we also have a problem of public housing. The United States has one of the worst public housing records of any industrial democratic country in the world. It's a program that has utterly failed throughout the years, going back to the 1940s when these things were first enacted. Well, who gets the most in terms of federal assistance for housing? Well, guess what? It's the rich people. $130 billion a year is given in tax breaks to people with home mortgages. So that's the biggest program. It's not giving it to poor people. It's not trying to alleviate homelessness. So we have a real problem on our hands in terms of taking care of people who are not housed, taking care of public housing, and taking care of Social Security. Social Security, incidentally, is starting to run out of money. And it behooves the members of Congress, they have only a few more years left before this is going to become a real crisis. I hate to give you all this bad news, but I'd like to hear what you think about it too. Next time we're going to talk about education. But before we do that, I've got a couple of sources you might want to look at. Number one is our website, www.we'renumber.one. We're number one. That gives us sort of an indication of what the Trump administration is doing, and I update it every 2 weeks or so. I've also got my book, which is called We're Number One, and I've also got a Substack newsletter, also entitled We're Number One. So if you want to check any of these out, that would be super. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.